So for this example, okay, this is topic 2 part 4. We are basically rounding off the following to the number of significant figures given in the bracket. So if you look at part A, right, we are supposed to round it off to 3 sig fig. Okay, 3 sig fig. So how do we usually do this? Now, if you just consider, if you look at the first three, there's 3, there's 7, there's 4, there's 8, right? So 3, 7, 4, 8. So what we do is if we want to round it off to the 3 sig fig, we look at the first three first, so called we fix them and we look at the fourth digit. If the fourth significant figure is 5 or above, right, we will basically round it up, and if it's below 5, we'll round it down. So in this case, it is 8, right? So actually we got to round it up. So this will become rounding up to 0, and this number will round it up to 5. So our answer is actually 3750. Okay ma? Can And for B 0.04, again we're rounding off to 3 sig fig. Now remember, not the digits, the zeros at the front, they are not significant. So 1, 2, 3. We look at the fourth significant figure, the fourth so-called fourth placing 4, 7, 0, 9, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3. I'll look at this number, 3 sig fig. So-called I look at the fourth one. So I fix the first 3, I look at the fourth one, it is more than 5, right? So because it is more than 5, I'm going to round it to 0, round up to 0, and this will become a 1, this becomes a 0, and similarly all this will become 0, all this will become 0. Okay, so I just have to look at the biggest digit here, right? So again, just to recap, 3 sig fig, I will look at the fourth one. The fourth so-called supposedly non-zero number, check if it's more than 5 or a 5 or above, or is it less than 5. Okay, 5 or above I round up, less than 5 I round down. Okay, so with this your answer will be 0.004771. Okay, and yep, this is the answer. Okay, so let's look at C. So for C, you are rounding off to 2 significant figures. So 2 significant figures, right? You take a look at 4, 9, 7, 0, 2 sig fig. So we look at the first 2, this is our 2 significant figure, and we look at the third one. You can see that this is probably well, this is higher than 5, right? 5 and above, right? So we probably got to round up. So if I'm rounding up, this will go to 0, this will be a +1, right? But it turns out that when you take a 9 plus 1, it's going to give you 0 as well. So it's going to be a +1 here. So your answer actually turns out to be 5,000. Okay, so sometimes when you round the answer to 2 sig fig, this is the same answer as though if I round it up to 1 sig fig. Okay, because of the 9, it actually rounds up very nicely. So next I look at D. D is 0.09999. If I want to round it off to 2 sig fig, okay, again, fix the first 2. I look at this one. It is more than 5 and above, more than 4, sorry. So I round it up. And this goes up. This is +1. This one goes to 0. Now, because this goes to +1, it also goes to 0. So this one also +1. And turns out this also goes to 0. So it becomes a 1. So 2 sig fig, actually, I get a 0.1. And I need a 0 at the back to get me another significant figure. So there's a total of 2 zeros. Okay, and if you're doing the 3 sig fig, then the answer is just basically 0.100. Okay, this is 3 significant figure. Okay, thank you.